Yeah, so this 8 amp hour Milwaukee battery cost me about 160 bucks or so originally. This is just some plumbing glue. Was it worth it? And the answer is no. I did have some like some big saws I was using these power, like the rare handle Milwaukee saw and stuff like that. Those saws were good, you know. Um, so I kind of needed them because these were too small to power those saws. Nonetheless, this cost over 160 bucks, and this is an 8 amp hour. I also had a 12 amp hour, and that one cost me like 250. So that's like $400 in two batteries. And this is why I wouldn't recommend Milwaukee batteries or Milwaukee tools to just anyone. I know it doesn't look very new right now. It's been a couple years. I had it just laying around, but it broke on me like 2 years ago. And at that time, I only had it for about a year and a half. Occasional use, but that's all. Um, well, frequent use, but not crazy. And it didn't break while I was using it. Like, it was just laying around, was working, and then I came back and it wasn't working. Now, I don't think Milwaukee does a good job on getting these repaired for you. Like, I have a few Makitas in the past, and I could just ship the batteries to Makita. They ship it right back to me. Everything is cool. Maybe Milwaukee's the same way, but I haven't find that it's been that easy. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just me. Now, that's that. Now, these other batteries. The good news is I've had these for like over 10 years now. You know, I really appreciate them. So the tools last a while. You know, as you can see, I have this Milwaukee Sawzall that's over 10 years old, and this tool right here, and this sorry, Impact, that's over 10 years old. So they do last a while. I do like that. I do have some other Milwaukee stuff that I don't have right now that I bought. I bought a kit. It was over 10 years ago, so not everything is here. But not that they broke, but either I give them away or something. I didn't need some things. Um, After 10 years, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're trying to screw it in and then it's unscrewing the other way, etc. And then the batteries are more loose. So, like you see, it's kind of shaking. So sometimes the current is not like, it's not connected even though the battery's in, because now it has become loose over time. But over 10 years old, you can't really complain. I did get my money's worth. And I had a habit of like buying a whole bunch of Milwaukee stuff. A lot more things than what you're seeing here now, because was already on the battery platform. So it makes sense to get more batteries, but they were very expensive. Yeah, so that aside, but these have a special place in my heart. And this is Ryobi. So Ryobi, let me just put these four here. These are all 4 amp hour batteries. This one battery could have paid for like 8 of these. So when you usually go in the store, you buy like a Ryobi battery, you can get like 2 for like 80 bucks or something, right? And so let's call this 160. This is still 150. So one of this paid for all of these brand new. Already, this is already doing better, but I don't recommend it for everybody. These right here, I don't need this. I can make these work. But if you already have the tools, you know, I mean, this is good. Second, I got all 4 of these for under 100 bucks. Why? Because I didn't buy these particular one out of the store. Some I did, like ones I have somewhere else. I travel a lot, and I just walk into a pawn shop sometimes, look for deals on batteries or stuff. These, I've never walked out of a store with these for a deal. Sometimes they're the same price as what they are in Home Depot. You know what I mean? Yeah, so these, I don't really get deals on these. These are I just buy them for what they cost. These you can always find somebody who's willing to give it to you for a lot less, and you can rack these up. Moreover, special benefits. You can power some things in your house with these. Milwaukee can do the same thing, but it's cheaper this way. These will last you till you figure something out, and you may have 10 of these. So my favorite by far. I've had other tools that I've sold, like DeWalt. I don't really work with DeWalt, so when I get them, or I just sell them. And but I've bought DeWalt tools as gifts, like for like my father, because he has DeWalt. I notice when they buy their batteries and everything, after a while their batteries are all taped up. They tape their batteries up and stuff, and it's even more loose than the Milwaukee battery when you attach it to the tool. Like this one, the battery's not really shaking around, but with the DeWalts, they just shake off. And so I don't really like DeWalts like that. And but they're really good. Especially their 60 volt stuff. I've had a few of those and I sold them. So I find that when I post those on eBay, people from overseas buy them. But the 60 volts, those are really good. And can I say they're 20 volts? Maybe. But the 60 volt stuff is really good. They're smaller, 2 amp hour, stuff like this. I'm talking DeWalt. Apples to apples, this is a 2 amp hour, 18 volt. Their 2 amp hour, 18 volt stuff is really crap. You're going to tape them and they don't last as long, believe it or not. Like, these will last longer than a DeWalt from my experience. What else? A tool that I've had that I really appreciate, but I haven't bought many other tools from this particular brand, and it's Makita. Makita, this brand right here. So I don't have any Makita battery stuff right now, but I've had Makita tools and they're really good. I didn't appreciate Makita at first because Makitas were my first set of tools, so I didn't have anything to compare it to. But after I've had other tools, thinking I would have a better experience, I realized Makita was really good. And I really put the tools that I had in Makita, like their hammer drills and stuff, I put that to work. When I say I put it to work, I work at Universal Studios. A lot of parks, just drilling into concrete with their Makita hammer drill. The Makita worked really well for what I did for the years I did it with. And I'm talking, it was over a span of 3 years. Just me using that tool every day. And it was really good. So Makita is a really good tool. They're expensive like Milwaukee, but they're good. Milwaukee is good too. Just price-wise, you can't lose here. And you can rack up a whole bunch of tools just off Ryobi. You can have a lot of tools when you buy Ryobi for cheap. These tools, if you buy these tools brand, make sure you're working. These, no matter what, you're not gonna feel like you break your pocket, you break the bank buying these, because you can get these for a lot cheaper, whether in store or for a deal. Regardless how you buy them, you're not gonna pay as much as when you buy these. Ryobi has a whole bunch more tools on their platform that will work with the same batteries. So let's say like a weed whacker or something. You can plug this into a weed whacker, a trimmer. I think you can plug these into a lawnmower. I think they have lawnmower you can plug these into. And they also have a generator, like a generator inverter thing. You can plug these into. And you know what's funny? $80 you can power that old generator. You can, like, the amount of tools here, I could plug all of these into that generator and it will power that generator and it will turn your lights on, turn your refrigerator on. There's just so much you can do with the Ryobi platform. And get Ryobi if you haven't gotten any tools yet. Even if you get other things, make sure you have Ryobi, because these are good backup. You do everything battery, always have corded stuff around for backup. Can never go wrong.